welcome guys to the new douche of the week. So in this week's video, it's gonna just be a short little video about an incident that involves no other than the real life Peter Pan. That's right. This video is about Justin the douche Trudeau. Now, you may be asking yourself, you're like, dude, why do you call him Peter Pan? Now, there's a reason for this, but I think Jordan Peterson said it the best.
When I look at Trudeau, there's a couple of things that I see. I see someone who hasn't grown up. So he's Peter Pan. I see someone he knows how to behave in public. That's one thing you can say about him. He's got that easy charisma and charm that comes from being good looking, being from a favored background, the favored background that he's from. He's got by on that. And the reason I believe that is because I don't believe that if he had any true character that he would have run, because he ran on the strength of his name, and he hadn't earned the right to do that. But people elected him, so here we are. And this is what we get.
Now, honestly, I can make a video 4 hours long on this guy. But for this video, we're just going to talk about one little incident. All the other stuff, I'm probably going to save for other videos, and believe me, there's going to be more. But for now, we're just going to focus on one incident. Now, before we start on the incident, I want you to watch a video. Now, this is something that happened just a little while ago, and I want you to listen to what he says. And I want you to keep it fresh in your brain, because it's going to come back later. Okay? Just watch this video.
Me Too. Time's Up. The Women's March. These movements tell us that we need to have a critical discussion on women's rights, equality, and the power dynamics of gender. Sexual harassment, for example, in business and in government, is a systemic problem, and it is unacceptable. As leaders, we need to recognize and to act to show that truly time is up. We must each have a well-understood, established process in place to file allegations of workplace harassment. And when we receive those complaints, we must take them seriously. As women speak up, it is our responsibility to listen and, more importantly, to believe.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, for making you watch it. I'm sure some of you are like, oh, hell no. I subscribed to this guy's channel. He's got me watching this. Oh, I'm unsubscribing. But I just needed you to see that because it's actually going to have a significance down the road here. So I'm sorry that I made you watch it, but you will understand. Now, back in early June, a couple media outlets here in Canada reported that Peter Pan himself had groped a reporter at a music festival back in 2000. Now, with the Me Too movement, you'd think that there would be outrage, but ironically, liberal news medias from across Canada went silent. So this story starts to go for a whole month without any comment from Justin Trudeau. Well, he's probably hoping that it's just going to go away. However, do you remember the video that I just showed you? Do you remember this part?
As women speak up, it is our responsibility to listen and, more importantly, to believe.
So now that you have that fresh in your head, now what do you think Peter Pan's response was to this woman's claims?
I had a good day that day. I don't remember any negative interactions that day at all.
So, what happened to we have to take it seriously? What happened to we have to believe him? Instead, Justin's going, oh, I don't remember any negative anything happened. Well, that's funny. I've seen the picture from that incident, and I'm pretty sure that you were so stoned and hammered, you wouldn't have remembered anything. I mean, look at him. He looks like a damn date rapist. If that's not a groper, I don't know what isn't. But the details of this story did not stop there.
The next day, an unsigned editorial appeared in the local newspaper, the Creston Valley Advance. It accused Trudeau of groping and inappropriately handling an unnamed young female reporter. There were no other specifics about the alleged physical contact. The editorial says when Trudeau was asked about the incident, he responded, "I'm sorry, if I had known you were reporting for a national paper, I never would have been so forward."
So now what do you think Peter Pan's response was to this?
If I apologized later, then it would be because I sensed that she was not entirely comfortable with the interaction we had. I do not feel that I acted inappropriately in any way, but I respect the fact that someone else might have experienced that differently. And I'll be blunt about it. Often a man experiences an interaction as being benign or not inappropriate, and a woman, particularly in a professional context, can experience it differently.
So we've gone from, well, I don't remember anything and I'm confused, to, well, people remember interactions differently, especially if they're men and women. And he is confident that he didn't do anything wrong. It's just that men and women remember things differently.
It is our responsibility to listen and, more importantly, to believe.
The sad part about this is most Canadians will continue to support and to keep voting for Peter Pan, and he'll continue saying whatever he needs to just to make himself look good. And that is why he is worthy of this week's award. Like, share, subscribe if you liked the video. Remember, it's all about the love, baby. It's all about the love.